So, Ray, how have you been in the past couple
Oh my
weeks? I heard
God.
some shit happen with like you and Gigi. I've been worried about that.
Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm not sure what you heard, but Gigi and I literally almost stopped being friends. We got into
Wait,
an
it got
actual.
that bad?
Oh, it was probably the most traumatic friend fight I've ever had in my life. And I used to be in a gang, so you can imagine how that went. But
It was that bad, huh?
It was bad. We got into an actual fist fight. She kicked my ass. And I think we're both really...
in a fight? Like, you got physical over it? What the fuck?
We fought
Dude,
in the
what happened?
streets. It
How
was...
did it get that bad?
You
guys are like buddies.
Okay, if I'm gonna be entirely honest, I think it's because we both have this sense of humor where it's kind of like teasing each other. And and if I'm gonna be extra honest, I feel like, you know, we kind of flirt with each other. And so we're kind of rude to each other. And then one person takes it a little too seriously. And then one of them snaps back in a more rude way. And then it just gets ruder and ruder. And then it gets resentful. And then it starts feeling really bad. And then we got in a fist fight. It was horrible. And you know what happened after we fought? I was down. And then she dragged my body to a homeless camp, held my face over a fire, and said, apologize or I'm burning your eyebrows off.
Costello,
yes.
The one that you call your bestie all the time, dragged you by the hair over a homeless campfire. You're telling me that's what happened right then and there? Are you fair? There's no way. Like, you and Raymond had a bit of a, you know, a small fight or some shit. Or maybe like it was a big fight. I don't know. I want to say small.
Yeah, we did. And then, you know, we had a little session with Tessa and Kitty and figure out our differences and moving forward. And I think Ray and myself were kind of cautious on fighting with each other, and felt like if that continued, we were gonna stop being friends. And then we hung out with her and the clowns, and everything was fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so like you guys are fine now. You're happy and shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know, she's been great. You know, we haven't been fighting, and then she tells me about a tarot card reading that she had recently, and she tells me, you know, she asked about her certain, you know, life, and you know, it turned out my card, she mentioned my name, that it was a disaster, and we are destined for destruction, and there's no hope whatsoever, and there can never be even a slight chance of a possibility. And she made it seem that way, and I honestly would not want that for any of us. So yeah, so that's great to, you know, be thrown upon.
Yeah.
Which is why I hate fucking tarot readings, but you know, it is what it is.
Tarot readings, when that kind of, I feel like that's more personal. I feel like, I don't know, I don't really buy into all of it. It's more like advice, right? If that's what it says, then it's like, maybe...
You're speaking a little low, by the way.
Oh. I feel like that's just... Tarot cards are meant to, like, give, what, advice? Or, like, warning and shit. So, maybe it's, like... not focusing on what could happen, but, like, more about what to prevent that. Because, honestly, any friendship, right, is bound to have its conflicts and stuff. It's only a matter about like how y'all can prevent that kind of conflict, and how you like can care, like show and care for each other, right? Like you guys, when I first saw you, it seemed like you were really close, you know what I mean? Like, and
yeah,
you know, the bickering and bantering was just very natural. And now like I don't see that as much like from today, but like you said, you guys are just trying to be cautious and stuff, right? Because of whatever happened.
Yeah, it does feel that way, for sure. I think ever since when she mentioned the tarot reading card, that I don't know.
Was it just not a good time?
I guess ruling out the possibilities seems best for everyone. So the only thing I care about is her happiness. And if she's happy, I'm happy.
And she cares about your happiness too. You guys are friends.
I know.
Like, honestly, I love seeing you guys bicker because it just means like you're comfortable with each other, right? And I feel like not seeing that kind of felt a bit alien, almost like I don't know. I know you're trying to not like step on any toes out of here, but like it just. I just wanted to ask, like, you're not like 100% comfortable, right?
What do you mean?
Like, it feels like things aren't as they were before, and
I think ever since that therapy session that I really did not want to be a part of, but I was kind of like, my hand was kind of like slightly like my back was against the wall, it was like kind of thing. It ever since then it just felt, I don't know, weird. But I mean, we did have that day with the clowns and it felt normal again, and then it just went back to not being that way.